Hi, I'm Steve Adubato. It is our honor to once again be having a conversation with Jodi O'Donnell-Ames. She's the founder of an organization called Hope Loves Company. She's the 2018 winner of the Russ Berrie Making a Difference Award. Jodi, so good to have you with us.
It's so great to be here. Thank you for the invitation.
Jodi, describe the organization Hope Loves Company.
Hope Loves Company is the only nonprofit in all of the United States with the mission of providing educational and emotional support to children and young adults who either have had or currently have a loved one living with ALS. Very unique.
Your connection to ALS, very personal, very real. Share that with our audience.
Yes, in 1995, when I was 29 years old, and my husband, Kevin, was 30. He was diagnosed with ALS at the University of Pennsylvania. And of course, we had a 2.5-year-old at the time. And of course, our lives were changed thereafter.
So many people, and I remember meeting you at the Making a Difference Awards, and we talked about it then, we'll talk about it now. So many people who experience such a difficult, way more than difficult situation, painful situation. So many don't choose to give back, don't choose to go deeper into it. You chose to go deeper into the ALS community and the people that are dealing with it, the family members and others. Why?
You know, we were very fortunate to have a tribe of people committed to helping us. And how do I go through that experience for 6 years, caring for someone who cannot speak, who cannot walk, who cannot eat, without making that impact that I need to take that experience and pay it forward. Using that experience to share my knowledge with others and also to give back to the community that gave to us. So I just didn't see it any other way.
Jodi, do us a favor. I always assume, and I should not, that people know what ALS really is and the impact ALS has on one's body.
ALS affects 30,000 Americans. Every 90 minutes, someone is diagnosed. Every 90 minutes, someone passes away from the disease. It affects people of all races, cultures, ages, and it's a terminal illness. Most people pass away after between 2 to 5 years after diagnosis. Yeah. And it literally takes away your ability to walk, talk, eat, and breathe. It's a horrific, horrible disease.
It's in fact what Lou Gehrig suffered from, otherwise known as Lou Gehrig's disease. That's what ALS is. Now, Warren Ames,
yes,
matters in this story. Bring it full circle.
He does. So my husband, my current husband, Warren Ames, we met through a book called What Did You Learn Today? I was working at the ALS Hope Foundation in Philadelphia with children who had grandparents living with ALS. And we met through that book. He also lost his wife to ALS, Tina Singer Ames. She was 40 years old and they had 2 children together, Nora and Adam. The news is, as you well know, Steve, thank you for asking, that we married, we became a family, and that changed everything regarding the impact and the realization that children, caregivers needed support in this ALS journey as well.
You know, Jodi, we're a not-for-profit production company. You're a not-for-profit. The Russ Berrie Making a Difference Awards very often acknowledges nonprofits making a difference. But COVID-19 has devastated so many nonprofits and businesses as well. But how has COVID impacted the work that you and your colleagues do, the services you provide?
Well, we are a small team. We have an executive director, Kara Haggerty, and our program director, Nicole Rosano. We are a small team, and we realize that since we are unique in what we do, there's no way we can give up because of COVID. So we quickly pivoted, and we actually are just finishing, and I can just show you a virtual Camp HLC. We did 6 this season.
Virtual camps.
Virtual camps, and they were so successful. We actually sent a care package to every child who signed up. And it contained all the ingredients you need for a fun camp. The s'mores, the crafts, the shirt, cookies, everything.
Awesome.
And we sent it out to 6 different states, and every camp had at least 30 children present. So,
That's awesome.
COVID has given us the opportunity to think outside of the box, right?
Yeah.
Try new things. And although it's a very difficult and challenging time for so many, we were able to pivot successfully, and we're really proud to say that.
Let me ask you this. You won the Russ Berrie Making Difference Award in 2018. It's a cash award. I want to be clear so everyone understands this. And for years, I've always disclosed this. I've been hosting those awards from the beginning. It's been my honor, my pleasure to meet extraordinary people and interview extraordinary people like Jodi. What was the impact? What has been the impact of the Russ Berrie Award, and why does it matter so much?
You're making me tear up because, right here in my home is where Hope Loves Company started. The idea started in 2007 as I was raising 3 children who all lost a parent to ALS before the age of 11 and putting my ideas in place. And I know Russ Berrie, passed away in 2012, and his mission is just to recognize people doing good things, unsung heroes, and to really give a shout out. And I must admit, although I don't need recognition to get that award at that time, 6 years in and really thinking, is this going to work? Can we actually continue to sustain what we've created? It was such a nice pick-me-up and an honor, truly an honor. And I'm so grateful.
And, this is part of our series called 25 for 25. Going into the 25th anniversary of the Russ Berrie Making a Difference Awards. Jodi's one of the 25 people. There's so many more that we just don't have time to interview. That series, 25 for 25, being together with your colleagues virtually, I know that when you met your colleagues, I remember that year, it was a big deal, and it meant a lot just being around other people who make such a big difference. A few seconds left. Go ahead.
It is. We have a choice. We have, all the people you're honoring have faced some really difficult, challenging times in their lives. And they chose to step up, and to be around people like that is inspiring. It's invigorating, and keep up the good work.
No, you keep up the good work, because that's what you've been doing for a long time. And Jodi, I said it then, I'll say it again. It is absolutely an honor to have you with us. Next time we see each other or I interview you, I hope and pray that it's in person. All the best, Jodi.
Same to you. Take care.
I'm Steve Adubato. We'll be right back.
One-on-One with Steve Adubato has been a production of the Caucus Educational Corporation. Funding has been provided by the Russell Berrie Foundation, RWJ Barnabas Health, Investors Bank, PSC&G, the Robert Wood Johnson Foundation, New Jersey Sharing Network, NJM Insurance Group, the North Ward Center, and by Rowan University. Promotional support provided by ROINJ and by Meadowlands Chamber.
If you need to see a doctor, RWJ Barnabas Health has 2 easy ways to do it from anywhere. You can see an urgent care provider 24/7 on any device with our Telemed app. Or use our website to book a virtual visit with an RWJ Barnabas Health Medical Group provider or specialist, even as a new patient. You've taken every precaution, and so have we. So don't delay your care any longer. RWJ Barnabas Health. Let's be healthy together.